Right.
No messages for you, Commander.
Thanks. Good, because it's time to clear TALI'S name. Wait. Then that we might have something else to do here, which I might go do first. Oh, mass relay? Okay, never mind. No, okay, we're good. Oh, no, we do have something.
Only half our fuel remains.
Alright, we're going to do this real quick, and then we'll... and then we will go clear TALI'S name. Have 0 probes. Is this the one that I have to go in solo? Derelict ship detected. Derelict ship registered MSV Strontium Mule. Visibly damaged from weapons fire. Ship is not responding to hails despite life signs aboard. Transmissions using known blue suns encryption detected. Airlocks are sealed, but the ship can be boarded through an emergency hatch in the cargo hold. Get to it. Okay, we're not going in solo. Garrus and this might be something for Jack to go and blow her way through. Subject 0. Primal Adept. Jack can push her biotic abilities to the limit, greatly reducing the recharge time of her powers. Yeah, reducing the recharge time of the powers. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty solid. Focuses her ruthless energy into combat, heightening her weapon damage. 20, 25 power. No, we'll go powers, I think. The Adept seems pretty solid. I like this choice you get at the end that can kind of tweak how an ability functions, or how a skill set functions regarding an ability or whatever. However, I kind of hope they expand upon that in the next game, because it's a really cool idea. I like when games give you that kind of mini option within skill trees, just to kind of fine-tune builds and stuff like that. But at the same time, they're a little bit lacking, in my opinion. Like, it's a very small... It's not even a criticism. I really like it. I just think that they can do more with it, and I hope they do that in the third game. Sure, we're good. Let's go check out what this derelict ship is about. Okay, just straight in it.
This should slow him down. One less to worry about.
How many are there? Jeez.
I'll destroy you. One down.
Oh, I hit him. It's explosive. Not shoot that. At least not when I'm standing next to it. Merc transmitter. Dax, that incoming ship isn't leaving. Looks like the fools are moving to board. The airlocks are sealed, so don't waste your time. Get a team together and be ready to welcome them to our cargo hold. Blow them out. Cargo bay doors when you're done. Captain Voorhis. Wait, didn't I kill him?
What were they doing here? You think anyone's still here?
Better find out. Yep. Oh, I died. Also, I feel like my skills got moved on my skill bar because one of my abilities is not doing what I expect it to do. Oh, Slam's on there now. Okay. Well, Slam's cool and all, but where's my... One heavy charge on there. Shockwave's the other one. Wait. No, Slam should be there. Where's the Inferno grenade? Well, I guess that's probably been swapped, right? Only have like one at a time. Okay.
Yeah, I'm ducking.
Affirmative.
You gonna pop out, or is it post-fight? Okay.
What were they doing here? You think anyone's still here? Taking cover! No shit!
Screw your cover.
Look out!
Tell you what, we will put that back on 3. It's easier. Yakia, you seen the stash they pulled from cargo? We get that open and we're living the high life for months. Sergeant Bortis took the canister topside while Voorhis went to pry the codes from the ship's captain. Man, I wouldn't want to be that guy. Hawkins. Okay. We're gonna open it through the console downstairs. What is this?
Gotta be a way in.
Ah, that's the security. Okay, hang on. Let me go back and check this other console. All airlocks are sealed. Oh, okay. Well, I kind of knew that game. Sure, okay.
No problem.
Let's go do this.
Yeah, I'm ducking.
That should do it.
I guess we'll go left first. Wait. Oh. Oh, it keeps changing. Screw it, we're gonna go right. Medical station. What the hell? Take the Medigel, I guess.
On my way.
Affirmative.
That seems bad, but sure. Ow. Yeah, that's a death trap. I want to come back to that. Maintenance records. FTL drive damaged and repaired with substandard parts. Risk of complete failure is elevated. Okay. Nothing too interested. Or interesting, rather. I wonder if I... Is there a way I can call them back to me? Oh good, you're here. Assuming that just brings me up the other side, okay. And then the door in front did something else. Get off that. Move, Jack, please. Needs a special console. Okay, what's in here?
I'm going in!
I can't reach the target.
Stop it. Now, I apologize if you can hear banging in the background.
Damn, what
There's
happened?
currently fireworks going off. It did happen here. Okay, well... concerning, but I'll keep going. I want to go back and check that center door, which got me shot at last time. Okay. Anything good lying around here? Doesn't seem like it. Can't break that. Power cells. I like the sound of that. How much ammo have we got for that? Enough for one shot currently. Engine room, main console. Let me just double check, see if there's anything else. Transmitter. Kurtz, heads up man, those intruders are still alive and fighting their way through the ship. They have Commander Shepard with them, you better get your men ready to fight. Vortis has something up his sleeve, he's got that canister full of loot, and I think he's planning to do something to Vortis and take it for himself, wouldn't be surprised. Bethor. Okay. They're turning on each other, it sounds like. Or at least the two main people are. FTL drive inoperative. Okay, we know that that's been repaired with some substandard parts. So, I guess we'll just carry on. Who are you now?
Watch the landing.
Bonk. Get the ammo back, and then I think we'll be good to go. I don't know how I feel about Slam so far. It sounded cool.
Who the hell you think you are? But step 1 foot on the bridge and you'll pray for a quick death.
Sounds fun.
Gotta be a way in.
Probably through this.
That should do it.
Loose up the attack.
Hang on, before we do that. Transmission relay console. Okay, inoperable.
I need cover.
It's probably a really bad idea to use this on an enclosed space, especially a spaceship in the middle of, you know, derelict space, but... God damn it. I forget how long that thing takes to charge. God damn. Okay.
Gotta be a way in.
Right.
Heads up!
Oh, hi. Fogbot.
I'll kill you all.
That worked a lot better that time. Oh dear. Yeah, hold on. Garrus, where are you going? You nutcase. That guy looks important. He's got no hat. Let's go help him real quick. Ow. Goodbye. Even these damn rocket launchers.
All Blue Sun's hostiles have been eliminated. It is likely that the requested cargo is located on the ship's upper deck.
Okay, well, the bald guy fell down there because I kind of sent him flying. But let me double check this room. Ship's main log. Transmitter. Bortis, your men better be ready. I hear the intruders making their way here and you better be ready with backup. Captain was not forthcoming with information, but I found his codes in the ship's black box. We'll get that canister open, but first we have to kill these intruders. Captain Voorhis. Main log. We'll deal with that in a minute. Okay. This is the final entry for Captain Jarrett Barnes, skipper of the MSV Strontium Mule. If you're reading this, I and my crew are dead. 2 weeks ago, we answered a distress signal. It turned out to be a Blue Sun's trap. We managed to escape but sustained heavy damage. Do not approach the coordinates in this log. If you find the canister in our cargo hold, you are welcome to its contents. The authorization codes are encrypted in this log. Authorization code decryption complete. Okay, well, I want that loot, but I also kind of want to know what's at that location. Despite the game and the message and some part of my better judgment saying, yeah, don't go there. Who has my box? Bekir, this is it. Get your men under control and ready to move. The intruders are the key. Once they hit the bridge, Voorhis will call for us. Do not answer. The intruders will take him out for us and we'll get the codes to this canister ourselves. At that point, take out anyone on your list. The fewer men left, the bigger the prize for each of us. Sergeant Bortis. I see, you're all just a bunch of dicks. Research docket hack. Okay, payload recover. To end the mission. Do I want to open that? Something I missed? Very confused. Let me go down and check. If I don't find anything, I will just end the mission. Wait, is there anything in the other room? Still can't go in here? No. Okay. Guess we'll just leave. Oh. What did I get? Other than credits. that it? Confused. Okay, now we'll go help out Tali. Do I have enough fuel to get back? Probably not. Oh, maybe. Oh, just about. Help Tali. Let's go. The Migrant Fleet, a fleet of 50,000 craft holding over 17 million Quarians. The Migrant Fleet is the largest array of spacefaring vessels in the known galaxy. The Quarians on pilgrimage have visited most settled worlds in the galaxy. Few outsiders have ever stepped foot inside the Quarian ships. Oh, damn. Obviously Tali. And yeah, we're going to take Garrus as well. Oh, get to level up Shockwave. Heavy Shockwave. Shockwave's power strengthens to become biotic freight trains, swatting aside everything in a long path. 6-second recharge. 12 number of shockwaves. 2.5 impact radius. 700 newtons force. Shockwave now has a wider impact radius, taking out everything in a broad strip in front of you. So still got the same recharge and the same shockwaves, but it has a slightly bigger impact radius with less damage. I mean, I gotta go heavy. It's just... Fuck it. Tali, we'll save that for her drone. Garrus, saving that for the other level. Alright, we're good. You know what? The M920 Cane is very fun. It's interesting. It's not efficient. Like, the kill on a massive area is, but it takes so long to charge. We haven't used this for a while. Screw it. Let's take that.
This is Talizora Vasnima Naraya, requesting permission to dock with the Raya.
Our system has your ship flagged as Cerberus. Verify.
After time adrift among open stars, along tides of light and through shoals of dust, I will return to where I began.
Permission granted. Welcome home, Talizora.
We'd like a security and quarantine team to meet us. Our ship is not clean.
Understood. Approach exterior docking cradle 17.
Captain Shepard, Talizora told me a lot about you. I wish we could be meeting under more pleasant circumstances.
Just drop the charges.
I never actually reached the rank of captain. Technically, I'm no longer in the Alliance military at all.
You're the commander of the Normandy, responsible for the lives aborted. That entitles you to respect among our people. May you stand between your crew and harm as you lead them through the empty quarters of the stars.
Kila Salai. It's an old ship captain's blessing, Shepard.
What are the charges against Tali, Captain?
The charge is treason, and the punishment if she is found guilty is exile.
You know me, Captain. You know I'd never do that.
They're charging you with bringing active Geth into the fleet as part of a secret project.
That's insane. I never brought active Geth aboard. I only sent parts and pieces.
You sent Geth materials back to the Migrant Fleet?
Yes, my father was working on a project. He needed the materials. If I sent back something that was only damaged, not permanently inactive, no, I checked everything. I was careful.
Technically, I'm under orders to place TALI'S under arrest pending the hearing. So, Tali, you're confined to this ship until this trial is over.
Thank you, Captain.
Preparations got underway as soon as you arrived. The hearing's being held in the Garden Plaza. Good luck.
I feel like Dinglebert Shepard's general behavior and thought process is not going to fare well in a trial environment.
You should speak with Admiral Ron. She's waiting for you up ahead.
Okay.
I can't believe they're charging TALI'S with such a thing.
If TALI'S can't even get a Quarian captain to stand for her, she's as good as convicted.
She has me, it's fine.
TALI'S of us, Normandy. I am glad you came. I could delay them only so long.
Auntie Ron, Shepard Vas Normandy, this is Admiral Shalaran Vas Tonbe. She's a friend of my father's. Wait, Ron, you called me Vas Normandy.
I'm afraid I did, Tali. The Admiralty Board moved to have you tried under that name, given your departure from the Nima.
I take it being associated with the human ship is a bad sign.
They stripped me of my ship name. That's as good as declaring me exiled already.
It's not over yet, Tali. You have friends who still know you as Tali Zora Vas Nima. Whatever we must call you legally.
You're an admiral. Does that mean you're one of the judges?
I'm afraid not. My history with Tali and her father forced me to recuse myself.
I imagine father had to do the same.
You'll see inside, Tali. For my part, I moderate and ensure that the rules of protocol are followed, but I have no vote in the judgment.
I guess we should get started. Does Tali have a defense counselor? Someone who speaks for her side?
Indeed, she does, Captain Shepard. She is part of your crew now, recognized by Quarian law. And remember, an accused is always represented by his or her ship's captain.
Oh shit.
So, you would actually speak for my defense?
That's a bad idea.
Tali, I'm not a lawyer. Hell, everyone thinks I'm part of Cerberus. Do you really think I can help you?
They're trying to turn the crowd against me. That's why they changed my status to Vas Normandy. This whole trial is a farce.
You underestimate us, Tali. Do not forget that you have friends as well as enemies. I delayed their attempt to try you in absentia. I convinced them to allow a human into our midst. You still have a chance. Present the truth as best you can. It will have to be enough. Now come. I promised that I would not delay you.
Pretty courtroom.
This conclave is brought to order. Blessed are the ancestors who kept us alive, sustained us, and enabled us to reach this season. Keep us alive. The accused Tali Zora Vas Normandy has come with her captain to defend herself against the charge of treason.
Objection! A human has no business at a hearing involving such sensitive military matters.
Then you should not have declared Tali crew of the Normandy, Admiral Chorus. By right as Tali's captain, Shepard must stay.
Objection withdrawn.
Shepard Vas Normandy, your crew member Tali Zora stands accused of treason. Will you speak for her?
I shouldn't have to. When Tali helped me stop Saren and his Geth army, her actions spoke for themselves. Without her help, none of you would be alive to put her on trial today.
Well said, Shepard. None of us should forget Tali's contributions to the fleet.
Tali, you're accused of bringing active guests to the migrant fleet. What say you?
How could Tali have brought Geth to the fleet while serving on the Normandy?
To clarify, Shepard, Tali isn't accused of bringing back entire units, only parts that could spontaneously reactivate.
But I would never send active Geth to the fleet. Everything I sent was disabled and harmless.
Then explain how Geth seized the lab ship where your father was working.
What are you talking about? What happened?
As far as we can tell, Tali, the Geth have killed everyone on the Alarai. Your father included.
What? Oh, Keela.
I thought Quarians valued family. How do you justify springing this on Tali in the middle of a damn trial?
Our apologies. Tali should have been informed.
Shepard, we have to take back the Alarai.
The safest course would be to simply destroy the ship. But if you are looking for an honorable death instead of exile...
I'm looking for my father, you Boshtet!
You intend to retake the Alarai from the Geth? This proposal is extremely dangerous.
I'm here to help, and I'm good at killing Geth.
Then it is decided. You will attempt to retake the Alarai. You are hereby given leave to depart the Raya. A shuttle will be waiting at the secondary docking hangar. Be safe, Tali. This hearing will resume upon your return, or upon determination that you have been killed in action.
Let's go. Seems like a pretty reasonable outcome so far.
Thank you for agreeing to take back the Alarai, Shepard. The Admiral sounds sure that my father is already dead, but... I don't know. We won't know anything until we get there.
How are you holding up? They just threw a lot of fire at you, even before telling you about your father.
I knew this would be bad, but I guess you're never really prepared to be charged with treason.
Fair point.
And my father, I don't know. He could still be alive. They don't know for certain that he's dead. I just don't know, Shepard, and I need to find out.
Is there anyone here you want to talk to before we go?
We can talk with the Admirals. It might help us to see what their viewpoints are. But I doubt we'll change anyone's mind by talking to them privately.
Let's go.
Right. The sooner we get to the Alarai, the sooner we'll know what happened.
Shepard, the secondary docking hangar is through the conclave chamber where you are now. The shuttle they have provided is unarmed.
Understood.
Whatever Geth are on the Alarai have likely built more of themselves. Expect heavy resistance.
That's fine. You the dick that was causing problems?
Doctor, those real. It's a husk, a collector minion.
No, Vitor, this is Shepard, a friend of TALI'S. Shepard rescued you from Freedom's Progress. Do you remember?
Did I?
Shepard gave me to Cerberus. Too many questions. Can't sleep, can't eat, wrong answers.
Poor Vitor. What did Cerberus do to him?
When they returned Vitor to us, he was suffering from malnutrition, exhaustion, dehydration, and the after effects of several drugs.
I was told that Cerberus would just get him stabilized and get information from him.
Too many questions. Needles for wrong answers. Can't breathe. Suit's air not working. Can't breathe.
They said he would be safe. I knew we couldn't
Oh, it was that guy.
Excuse me. Your presence seems to be disturbing my patient.
Your patient was pretty disturbed when we found him. His health problems were effects of the Collector attack.
Shepard! You're trying to justify what Cerberus did?
To be fair, TALI'S, most of the drugs I found in his system appear to have been from attempts to stabilize him and force a lucid state. It was brute force medicine, far less gentle than we would have preferred, but it was not physical torture.
It doesn't need to be.
I didn't mean to upset him. I'll leave.
Doctor, is it time for the meds yet? I need my meds.
Not yet, Vitor. Soon.
At least he got home. Eventually.
Tali Zora, given the circumstances, are you certain that speaking to me is appropriate?
I'm looking for information about the Alarai. I don't intend to bribe you in the middle of the plaza, Admiral.
Do that
Pleasure to
later.
meet you, Commander Shepard. We owe you a debt of gratitude for your actions against the Geth.
Tali was with me. Saren and the Geth would have destroyed us all without her help.
Your political machinations are transparent, Commander. They are also unnecessary. If you and your father were actually experimenting on active Geth subjects, then you are simply idiots. No reason to waste resources on a trial. If not, then this was a tragic accident in the pursuit of a higher cause. Again, no trial is needed to determine that.
It sounds like your ideas about synthetics are in the minority.
Yes, at least on the Admiralty board, Hangerel sees an enemy that must be crushed. Zalcorus would run away and hide on some new colony world. Shalaran is still undecided. I had thought Rael to be firmly in Han's camp, but if his experiments were on active Geth, perhaps we have ideas in common.
You support experiments on living creatures?
Rael should have felt no more guilt experimenting on Geth than I did while performing surgery on a childhood toy.
The fact that you performed surgery on your childhood toys explains a great deal, Admiral.
A ship travels faster than I can. With the right programming, it can choose locations, even defend itself when attacked. But it is just a machine. It was built for the sole purpose of serving its master, and it can be dismantled whenever its master desires.
If we don't find Rael alive on the Alarai, what do you think will happen?
The power balance will be disrupted. Han loses a vote for his foolish and self-destructive war. That would favor peace then, as Shalaran is too careful to risk her own neck. But if the Admiral replacing Rael agrees with me, things could become very exciting.
She wants to experiment on the Geth, but thinks that he just did it carelessly, right?
If you're not interested in this trial, why not recuse yourself?
And let that aging warship Hangerel and the cowardly Zalcorus be the ones to chart this course? I think not. The broader purpose underlying the trial is too important. Tali Zora is only peripherally related. No offense intended.
And what is the true purpose of this trial, Admiral?
To determine whether Quarians should fear their past mistakes or reclaim their glory using our natural affinity for artificial intelligence.
So the only reason you care about this is because Rael might have learned something valuable from the Geth?
Indeed. If he has, then even in this accident we may find something worthwhile.
You want to create new AIs?
No, Tali Zora. I wish to return the Geth to the control of their rightful masters, the Quarian race.
You're insane.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Little. We detected several communication signatures before the Geth jammed the comm systems. Given the likely networked intelligence requirements for taking over a ship, expect between 10 and 50 units.
Is that it?
Then this can't have anything to do with me. I only sent parts and pieces, and certainly not enough to make that many Geth.
Thank you for the information.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Commander.
At least she's polite. Mostly.
Shepard spoke well to the Admirals.
You set me up, Shala. You told Captain Donna not to say anything? I don't hear that my father may be dead until I'm in the trial? Why?
The Admirals needed to hear the shock in your voice, Tali. Otherwise, they might not have let you try to retake the Alarai.
Cruel, but fair point.
That is your best chance at recovering evidence that can exonerate you. I am sorry. We cannot afford sensitivity, Tali.
Are the judges that set on finding her guilty?
Anything involving the Geth is a live wire, Shepard. But there is still hope. Hangerls greatly respects both you and Tali Zora for stopping Saren. Admiral Koresh sees the whole thing as a war crime and wants to convict. I have no idea what Admiral Zen wants. You should get to the Alarai soon. Is there anything else I can tell you?
How long have you known Tali's family?
Since before Riel was an admiral. 25 or 30 years, I'd guess. I was there when Tali was born. Her mother and I had synced up our suits so we could be in the same open-air room. I was sick for a week, but it was worth it. I was the one who took Tali from her mother and put her in the bubble. She cried so hard.
I don't understand. You put your children in bubbles?
Environmental units. It's a step between relying on the mother's immune system through nursing and getting a suit of one's own.
The bubbles let parents take their children out of the clean rooms safely. We don't wear suits until adolescence.
There's a celebration when a child gets her first suit. It's a coming of age.
I'm not hearing much about Rael's involvement in Tali's life.
It's difficult to explain. I shouldn't.
It's all right, Anshala. No secrets between shipmates. I think I told Shepard about my father.
If you say so. Rael was committed to the Quarian cause. That didn't leave him a lot of time for his family. He wanted to give Tali and her mother the home world, or a strong fleet at least. That was how he showed his love.
What kind of evidence will carry weight with the admirals?
Tali, you admitted to sending Geth parts to your father for his project.
Yes, but never anything that could have come back online on its own. I took every possible precaution.
Then find records of your shipment and experiments. Something that proves you were careful. Something that proves that this is all just a terrible accident that nobody could have foreseen.
What if we get there and we find out that her father caused it? Maybe not intentionally, but took the parts and was trying to like rebuild a Geth that could be the replacement for the original Geth that obviously went mad, and that could actually make them the Quarians' Geth again, I guess.
What can you tell us about the Alarai?
Not much, I'm afraid. Real Zora only said that he was researching new defense technology.
Like an army of Geth.
Only that he needed any Geth parts or pieces I found. I assumed he was testing weapons on Geth components.
We knew nothing until the Alarai sent a distress signal, then went dead. We didn't even know about the Geth until a boarding team was attacked.
You're saying there's no data about the inside of the ship?
That's exactly what I am saying. The Marines who survived and escaped saw bodies in the halls. We must assume the worst.
No, we don't.
There seem to be some other arguments going on among the admirals.
You caught that? Yes, the Geth's presence makes this a touchy issue. The Admiralty Board is trying to determine whether to focus on colonial development or attempt to retake the home world.
You're thinking of war? With the Geth?
I am not, Tali, but others are.
I know the migrant fleet is formidable, but even you can't take on the Geth.
We grow tired of wandering the stars, Shepard. We want our world back. We have paid enough for our mistake. I'm not giving you my opinion. I'm telling you which way the wind is blowing.
We should move on.
Good luck on the Alarai.
I have more people to talk to first. Anything hidden?
Even during the hearing, Tali'Zorah's first thought is to protect the fleet.
Yeah, it's a good sign, right?
Tali, I'm glad Admiral Ron got you leave to hit the Alarai. Hopefully you'll find something that clears your name.
I'm more concerned with finding my father, Admiral.
I wish you luck. Blow up some Geth on the way. And your Captain Shepard? Admiral Hangarel Vasnima. To be honest, I was afraid a human would be too meek and humble. Watching you rail away at Admiral Corris, though, Tali's in good hands.
I get the sense you're inclined to believe the defense. I'm glad one of the judges is.
If you were only giving Rael inactive equipment for weapons tests, I've got no problem. We need to test weapons against Geth material. I know you and your father. You put too much of yourselves into this fleet to do anything to jeopardize our safety. And you're both smart enough not to make mistakes like the ones they're saying you made.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Nothing good. We sent some of our best Marines into that hellhole. Damn few made it back. Whatever Rael was doing, it blew up in his face. The ship is crawling with Geth. Don't go in expecting survivors.
Admiral, my father, your friend, is on that ship.
I know that, Tali, but if Shala hadn't suggested you might volunteer, we'd already have destroyed the Alarai. That's where we stand.
It sounds like we're dealing with more politics than just Tali bringing back equipment.
You noticed that, did you? Tali's father wasn't just running weapons tests on the Geth for fun. He was looking for something to give us an edge when we attacked the Geth in full-scale war.
I know Father wanted to retake the homeworld someday, but are we that close?
I don't know, kid. We almost had the votes. We just need to give people hope for victory.
I hope the Quarian people find some place to live, Admiral, but it sounds like you're playing with fire.
We're too comfortable now, Shepard. We've got the largest fleet in the galaxy and we just ride around doing nothing.
We might need that fleet to help fight the Reapers, Admiral.
Then we need a world to shelter our non-combatants while we do it.
I mean, they have a fair point. Let me go help. I'll take back the planet. Just me, Garrus, preferably Rex, and Tali. What I need. And I guess Jack. Jack could probably be quite helpful too.
Can you tell me about the other admirals? Anything that might help me change their minds about Tali?
The one you didn't recognize, Tali, is Admiral Zen. She's on the fence. She takes fleet safety very seriously. On the other hand, she's always been in favor of studying the Geth. I hope she sees the benefits of Rail's research. Admiral Corris is the same whining suit-wetter he always was.
You disagree with Admiral Corus's policies, I'm guessing. Or is it personal?
The man is a damn Geth apologist. Thinks we were wrong to try to destroy them centuries ago. He wants us to search for new colony possibilities instead of taking back the homeworld. Any research on the Geth makes him angry. You don't have much of a chance with him, I'm afraid.
You and Tali's father go back a long ways?
We served together on the gunship Yaska during a bad Batarian raid. We were kids, serving pre-pilgrimage as trainees. A crew of 10, and 6 were dead. Kinetic barriers were down. Rail and I were alone on the bridge, and the Batarians had drawn off a tramp freighter.
Did you save the freighter?
Our ship was under orders to hold position, but Rail looked at me and said, "We're underage. They can't charge us for breaking formation." He took the helm, I took weapons, and we brought that freighter back. The crew called us heroes. The brass called us idiots. They slapped medals on our suits, then kicked us off to pilgrimage a bit earlier than usual. That's Rail for you.
Thanks for the information.
Hang in there, kid.
Thank you, Admiral.
Well, he seems reasonable. And now this tick turd.
Judging by your ability to play to a crowd, human, I have done Tali a favor by stripping Vas Nima from her name.
I'll just shoot him.
Commander Shepard, this is Admiral Zalcoris Vas Quib.
Quib.
Do not ask about the name.
The shit
I
name.
take no pleasure in this, Tali, truly. But you have gravely endangered and dishonored our fleet.
Yes, let me ask about the name.
You have a ship named Quib?
Oh, here we go.
Our people have, during difficult periods, purchased pre-owned vessels from other cultures, and have, on occasion, had difficulty altering the ship's registry information. The citizens of these foreign-named ships have borne the stigma of these names with grace and honor.
If it bothers you, maybe you should find another ship.
I've occasionally entertained the idea of requesting a transfer. Something with a nice, respectable name, like the Defrons or the Ictomy. But I am proud of the Quib, and I will not flee because of petty insults.
What exactly is your problem with my crew member, Admiral?
I respect Tali immensely. Her actions against Saren are to be lauded. But, like her father, she wants nothing but the destruction of the Geth. The people we created. The people we wronged.
They're robots.
Geth drove us from our homeworld.
So that...
Of course they did. We tried to kill them.
I mean, I'm like one bad statement away from shooting you, so...
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Only that you should have let us destroy it. When we find the evidence of what Tali and her father did there, any hope of convincing the other admirals will die.
I did not bring active Geth to the Alarai, Admiral. I know how dangerous that would be. I only brought pieces.
The captured ship with its crew slaughtered by living beings in pain belies your argument.
You and the other admirals appear to have some disagreements beyond TALI'S trial.
You are correct. Tali, I apologize for it being brought into your proceedings. The other admirals are pushing for war. Rael Zora was researching new weapons to use against the Geth. They would see our fleet destroyed in the skies over our homeworld, rather than find a new colony and adapt.
Can the Quarians coexist with the Geth after all your history?
I don't know. We all deserve to find out. They are our children, Shepard. We have all done horrible things to each other, but it has to end. For both groups. That is why I cannot sanction whatever experiments you helped enable, TALI'S. I believe this message needs to be sent.
I understand, Admiral. I do not agree with you, but I understand.
We should move on.
Goodbye, TALI'S. Be well.
I'm surprised to hear you say that.
I don't hate you, Tali. I just think your father's plans for war were wrong.
Alright, let's go kill some Geth. Also, in my experience, you can't coexist with Geth, because every time I even show my face in front of a Geth, they shoot at me. So...
The human can work a crowd, I'll admit that much.
If anyone can retake the Alarai, TALI'S can.
Why is this text changing color?
If TALI'S is stuck with a human captain, at least it's an eloquent one.
TALI'S Vas Nima. Oh, sorry. I mean Vas Normandy.
No offense taken. The change in name was not my choice.
Per Admiral Rand's orders, the shuttle is prepared for you and Captain Shepard Vas Normandy.
Can you tell us anything about what we'll find on the Alarai?
I'm afraid I don't know much. Not many Marines made it back from the initial assault. They talked about massive waves of Geth, though. More than there should have been.
There shouldn't have been any at all.
Right. I mean that they're afraid the Geth are building or repairing more of themselves from materials on the Alarai.
Let's head to the Alarai.
Of course. I'll unlock the shuttle now. Good luck with those Geth, TALI'S. Kila Selai.
Surely there can't be that many on there. How big is the ship? Okay, pretty big. Retake the Alarai. Okay. What up?
Enemy!
They're not very nice. I don't like them. Yeah, be invisible over there. I shut his head in the door. Pardon me?
There we go!
Orion log.
Something's slowing down the systems. We're taking down the firewalls to rebalance load distribution. Rael Zora ordered us to bypass standard safeties. Following security protocols will take too long.
shotgun for now because we're quite close quarters. Air drone. Okay.
This is one of the storage units I sent to Father. Looks like parts from a disabled repair drone, plus a reflex algorithm that I didn't recognize. I got this on Haystrom.
What made a part worth sending back to your father?
It had to be in working order, something that could be analyzed and integrated into other technology. Anything new had priority. Technology the Geth had developed themselves, signs of modification, clues to their thinking.
Haystrom was a war zone. How did you salvage gear in the middle of all that?
These suits have more pockets than you'd think. Quarians have learned how to salvage whatever we can, whenever we can. Within reason. We're not Vorcha, but we repair what most people would throw away. Hundreds of the ships in our fleet were salvaged wrecks, either found dead in space or purchased for next to nothing.
How did you get these things to your father?
Sometimes I left packages at secured drops in civilized areas. Someone on pilgrimage would see that it was shipped home. For very valuable finds, I'd signal home and Father would send a small ship.
Does that salvaged gear give you a clue as to what happened here?
No, I don't know. Shepard, I checked everything I sent here. I passed up great finds because they might be too dangerous, prone to uncontrolled reactivation or self-repair. I don't know which possibility is worse. That I got sloppy and sent something dangerous, or that Father actually did all this.
Why is she up there?
I'll take it.
Get shield strength. Nice.
Who's running the system diagnostic? I didn't authorize... Oh, Keela. How many Geth are networked?
All of them. Rail Zora.
Shut it down! Shut everything down! They're in the system!
That seems bad.
Weapons ready.
Can't
Stop being so stealthy. Bunch of credits.
Light him up. No shields. Can't get a lock.
Back my shields. Armor shields. Love it. Down. Why is there so many of you?
Can't target them.
Good. I forgot that if I use my charge ability, I get my shields back, so I need to be using that a lot more. Helps me stay in the fight a lot longer. Okay, got some palladium. Anything else worth having before I move on? Not that that door opens. Nope. Okay then.
This console might have something. Most of the data is corrupted, but a few bits are left. They were performing experiments on Geth systems, looking for new ways to overcome Geth resistance to reprogramming.
Do you think testing weapons on the Geth was right?
It's not testing weapons on prisoners, Shepard. I only sent Father parts. Even if he assembled them, they wouldn't be sapient. You saw what Saren and Sovereign did with the Geth. Any research that gives us an advantage is important.
Yeah, fair point.
Did you know what kind of tests your father was running?
No, Father just told me to send back any Geth technology I could find that wasn't a direct danger to the fleet. I suspected he might be testing weapons, but I thought he was just working on new ways to bypass shields or armor.
Could any of that data clear your name?
Doubtful. This is mostly results data, effects of different disruptive hacking techniques. I don't understand all of it. But they may have been activating the Geth deliberately. I don't know. Nothing here says specifically, but if they were, then Father was doing something terrible. What was all this, Father? You promised you'd build me a house on the homeworld. Was this going to bring us back home?
You'll reclaim your homeworld someday, Tali. If your father can't help you, I will.
Taking back our planet would only be the beginning. We'd have to cannibalize our fleet to rebuild cities and infrastructure. It would take generations of gene therapy to readapt our immune system so we could live without suits again. We'd be adapting our entire culture. Again. Sometimes I wonder if it's actually worth it.
Fair enough.
We should keep moving.
Right.
Can't really argue with that logic, to be honest.
This should stop us now.
Double kill. Tali, what are you doing down there? You're not a front runner. What are you doing? Oh, screw it. Oh, I can't get down there. Tali, get up.
This should slow them down. Can't target them.
And I can't target them.
Can't get a lock.
Stop it.
Oh, perfect.
Thank you, Garrus. I can't get over there. Okay.
First entry. Our hacking attempts failed. The Geth have an adaptive consciousness. Hack one process and the others autocorrect. Still, we're making progress. Rail Zora is convinced we'll have a viable system in less than a year. This weapon will put our people
No, 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 no. You always had a plan. Masked life signs or an onboard medical stasis program, maybe. You wouldn't. They're wrong. You wouldn't just die like this. You wouldn't leave me to clean up your mess. You can't.
Every Geth on this ship will die, Tali. It won't bring him back, but it's what he would have wanted.
I don't care what he would have wanted, Shepard. I wanted a father who cared about me more than his war effort. I wanted a father who would take the sick leave time and let me see his face without a helmet in the way. Instead, I got orders. And this. And a panel of admirals who think I'm a traitor. Those were my father's gifts to me.
You also got his mind, and the best military training in the Quarian fleet.
You're right. I know what he'd do. Better than anyone. Maybe he had to know I'd come. Maybe he left a message.
Tali, if you are listening, then I am dead. The Geth have gone active. I don't have much time. The main hub will be on the bridge. You'll need to destroy it to stop their VI processes from forming new neural links. Make sure Hangerl and Daro Zen see the data. They must.
Thanks, Dad.
Do you want to get your father back to the shuttle?
No. Leave him. The mission comes first. It's what he would have wanted. Come on, let's finish this.
Okay. Poor girl. Yoink. Stop that. Oh, you are alive. Okay.
Clocked hostile.
Hostile drones.
Can't target them.
That on the back.
This should punch through their
Jesus
armor.
Christ. Hold on. I have a thing for this.
This should soften them up.
Oh, hi.
Watch for drones.
We good? Okay. Do that in a minute. Anything else to loot? No, I took the model and the last bit of data or whatever, but... Okay, it doesn't look like it.
This console is linked to the main hub Father mentioned. Disabling it shut down any Geth we missed. It looks like some of the recordings remained intact. They'll tell us how this happened, what Father did.
You sound like you don't really want to hear it.
No. We have to. I know. I just... This is terrible, Shepard. I don't want to know that he was part of this.
Do we have enough parts to bring more online?
Yes, the new shipment from your daughter will let us add 2 more Geth to the network.
We're nearing a breakthrough on systemic viral attacks. Perhaps we should inform the Admiralty Board, just to be safe.
No. We're too close. I promised to build my daughter a house on the home world. I'm not going to sit and wait while the politicians argue.
We'd have an easier easier time of it if TALI'S could send back more working material.
Absolutely not. I don't want Tali exposed to any political blowback. Leave Tali out of this. Assemble new Geth with what we have. Bypass security protocols if need be.
It sounds like he was doing this for you.
I never wanted this, Shepard. Keela, I never wanted this. Everything here is his fault. I tried to pretend it didn't point to him, but this... When this comes up in the trial, they'll... We can't tell them. Not the Admirals, not anyone.
Tali, without this evidence, you're looking at exile.
You think I don't know that? You think I want to live knowing that I can never see the fleet again? But I can't go back into that room and say that my father was the worst war criminal in our people's history. I cannot.
Rael Zora doesn't need you to worry about him anymore. You heard him say he didn't want you to be caught in the politics.
You don't understand, Shepard. They would strike his name from the manifest of every ship he ever served on. He would be worse than an exile. He'd be a traitor to our people, held up for children as a monster in a cautionary tale. I can't let all the good he did be destroyed for this, Shepard.
We're not going to decide anything here. Let's see what the Admirals say once we get back.
You're my captain in this hearing, Shepard. It's your decision. But please, don't destroy what my father was. Come on. If we wait too long, they'll decide we're already dead, and none of this will matter.
And that's tough. But I'll respect her wishes. She made that decision consciously, so...
We need to face facts. There has been no word. There is no reason to think Tali Zora survived.
It sounds like the hearing is already underway.
It's only been a few hours.
Shepard was right. Springing the information about Rael on Tali, we practically dared her to take back the Alarai. We killed her.
A pity Shepard Vas Normandy is a better speaker than a soldier. I recommend posthumously exiling Tali Zora.
What?
It was agreed that
Oh,
Tali
there's...
Zora would not be
I thought it was those two
if
talking,
she were
but it's the
killed in
people in the
action.
thing.
It was suggested, Admiral. I recall no agreement. To that end, I call for an immediate vote.
Hang on, I'm not there yet.
Very well. Is the Admiralty Board prepared to render judgment?
Sorry we're late.
You didn't waste much time declaring us dead. Go get your ship.
We apologize, Shepard. Your success in taking back the Alarai is very unexpected.
But also very welcome.
Did you find anything on the Alarai that could clarify what happened there?
Shepard, please.
Does Captain Shepard have any new evidence to submit to this hearing?
Tali's achievements are the only evidence you should need. Come on, Tali. We're leaving.
What?
This is a formal proceeding.
Don't care.
Wrong, Admiral. This is a sham. You're trying to build sympathy for the Geth to forestall the war effort.
That is completely...
And you want all the messy experiments covered up so you can throw your fleet at the Geth.
I...
Do whatever you want with your toy ships. But leave my crew out of your political bullshit. We have no new evidence. You can accept Tali's word, or you can exile the woman who saved the Citadel from the Geth.
Are the Admirals prepared to render the judgment? Tali Zora, in light of your history of service, we do not find sufficient evidence to convict. You are cleared of all charges.
Damn straight.
Commander Shepard, please accept these gifts in appreciation for you taking the time to represent one of our people.
With this trial over, I hope you can get back to more important matters, like taking your homeworld back from the Geth.
We'll drink a toast on the homeworld, Shepard. Mark my words.
This hearing is concluded. Go in peace, TALI'S vas Normandy. Kila Solai.
I can't believe you pulled that off. What you said.
And have you met me?
It's been a while since anyone shouted down the Admiralty Board. I think it was good for them. Thank you for being there for my father and me. Even when... Thank you.
I wasn't gonna let TALI'S vas Normandy get exiled on my watch.
Thank you, Captain.
This should come in handy.
What did we get? Bunch of renegade points. Tech damage. Nice. That it? You say anything new?
The Admirals thought they were humbling you by forcing you to represent her, Shepard. I'm glad they were wrong. You didn't mention survivors. Did you find real Tali? I am sure he would have left you a message if he'd had time.
We found Rail's body. He left a message for Tali.
I can only imagine how horrible this is for you, child. But at least you got to hear your father tell you he loved you.
Yes. Thank you, Admiral.
Good luck on your mission. No matter how dark it gets, the fleet is always with you. Kila Solai.
You called us on the carpet out there, Shepard, and you were right. Thank you. Tali shouldn't have been involved in that argument. Tell me, though, honestly, what did you find over there? You spoke well, but I know a feint when I see it.
Tali, is there anything the Admiral should know?
We found a lot of dead bodies, Admiral. Including my father's, that's all. Whatever research they were doing was destroyed.
I'll take your word for it, Tali. Not that I have much choice. Fight well, and fly safe, kid. Your father would be proud of you.
Oi, dipshit.
Very impressive, Shepard. Thank you for your help on the Alarai. And thank you for helping Rail Zora's daughter. You stood for her when we failed. We were wrong to let our own concerns about the war overshadow Tali's trial.
Goodbye, Admiral.
He wasn't as much of a dick that time, but still. Where's Zen? This guy have anything else to say, or is he still freaking out?
Get away! Get away!
Okay, nope. Still freaking out.
Very impressive speech, Commander Shepard. But tell me truly, did you recover any of Rail Zora's research on the Alarai?
Nothing that will help you, Admiral.
Pity. Oh well. Whatever is created can be recreated. In any event, I am pleased that our talk regarding the war conundrum allowed you to help Tali. Her exile would have been unfortunate.
I hope you reclaim your homeworld someday. I don't care how you do it, only that you succeed.
Thank you, Commander.
Tali and Shepard are good at killing synthetics. Glad they're on our side.
Damn straight. And I'm stuck. Okay, mission accomplished.
The RRI was a good start, but there are lots more Geth out there that need killing.
See if we can talk to the captain again.
I knew they wouldn't exile TALI'S.
Congratulations, TALI'S. I was skeptical about your choice in captains, but I see now that I was wrong.
Thank you, Captain. I'm just glad that this is over.
You'll always have a place on the Raya, whenever you decide to come home. Good luck out there.